Kain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Kain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire. I have served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Kain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow, until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony. There was only one possible outcome. My eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the Lake of the Dead.
Cast him in.
Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
Raziel, you are worthy. I know you, Raziel. You are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive the abyss, Raziel. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Kain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Kain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul reaver, my angel of death.
Welcome to the chaos, ladies and lycans. My name's Verak and we are playing Soul Reaver. Right, give me 1 second here. Something's gone wrong. Right, sorry about that. Issue fixed. So there is going to be a lot of talking in this game. Not from me, but from the game itself, because it's a story-based game. Just to give you a heads up, there's a hell of a story in this to come.
These gates twist space, laying a path across great spans.
And unfortunately I can't skip the tutorial. Which is a damn shame. Right, let's get moving. I love this game, but my god, there's one flaw to it.
You are weak. You must feed.
The old hunger has left me. I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You have become a devourer of souls. To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld and consume the souls of your enemies.
Right, here we go. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. You fat bastard. Right, let's go. Oh, great, I'm stuck. Okay, I admit that's a first. Right, here we go.
Your wings, though ruined, are not without purpose. Take hold of them as you leap, and they will carry you across this chasm.
Right. Over and across.
What scabrous wretches are these?
Sure, the scavengers of the underworld. Their feral hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest. Time to bring the pain.
So as I was saying earlier, I love this game, but there is a single flaw to it, and that's that it relies on its namesake, which we'll unlock later. There we go. So I am having a wee bit of trouble here, I'm not gonna lie. I got an injury in my thumb, so it's healed up a bit, but it's still a bit sensitive, so it's difficult to put pressure on it. I'm managing just fine at the moment, but I don't see myself
These portals are your conduit between the spectral and material realms. With their aid, you may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time.
Right, so as I was saying, I don't see myself recording for too long. Right, slide button.
Sustain your strength to prolong your manifestation in the physical world. If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve.
Right, we're almost through all this bloody yapping. Almost through the tutorial.
You are young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
Right, so steer the water. Gotcha. Open sesame.
What are these creatures?
Do you not recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible. These foul, scuttling beasts could not be kin of our high blood.
Do you suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel? Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
Right, down we go.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses, having suffered them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting. A vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
Right, let's do this. Right, got him. I love doing this all the time. Here we go.
Unfettered from the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
Right, now for the next one. I'm probably gonna have to... There we go. That'll buy me a bit of time. Done.
Your physical prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
Right, I should have done that on the other side. Let's get this done. Right, so one thing I should point out, ladies and lycans, these guys, they will never despawn, because the way this game works is, remember the sewer that we fought earlier? Those guys hang around in the spectral realm and feed on the souls of the dead. So when their souls of the enemies cross over, sewer devour them, thus allowing enemies to respawn. That's actually quite a clever tactic. Means enemies will constantly respawn, and it's a unique way of doing it. Come on.
My God! The sanctuary of the clans reduced to ruin. Beyond these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth, the seat of Kain's empire. How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
This world is wrecked with cataclysms. The earth strains to shrug off the pestilence of Kain's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in an instant by a solitary man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Kain condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
Right. Time to do the one thing I like. Kill these assholes for a distance. And there are sewer in this section, so there's no point in leaving them. Because they'll just respawn anyway. Besides, why should the sewer have all the food? Alright. Never gets old. Really doesn't it? I love it. I bloody love it. Alright, let's take care of the last one, and then we'll go and do a little something. Ah shit, I forgot about this guy. It's a bit buggy. Oh well, I get to show you the better part of combat execution. Stick him like a pig. Right, open sesame. And here we've unlocked the first fast travel. Well, we're about to. Right, there we go. Unlocked. Let's go. Oh Jesus, he's respawned already? That's fine, I'll kill you all the same. There we go. Moving on. Now here's a familiar sight.
This, at least, had remained constant. The endlessly swirling vortex of the abyss. My tomb and the womb of my rebirth. Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed, these cliffs gave me my bearings. My clan territory was to the west. I was anxious to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
Well, we're just gonna have to do that in the next episode, Raziel, because that's all the time we have for today. Oh, so good playing this game again. Really is. It was one of my favourites back in the day. But we got a lot to get through and it's going to be a lot of fun, and I hate that. Oh, that's pretty. I hate how the bloody camera moves like that. So yeah, we'll find out exactly what's happened to Raziel's clan in the next episode, ladies and lycans. So if you enjoyed this, feel free to smash that like button and I'll hopefully see you all in the next episode. Adios.